Hello, this is Tyrone Cox, live from Little Bighorn Avenue, where a train has just crashed into a party bus full of civilians. Laurent, can you explain to us what happened here this evening?
Early hours of the evening time, there was a train derailment with quite a few casualties and other injuries. Fire department quickly came to the scene with the help of SD in order to shut down the area and bring the area to a close. We asked the public at this time to kind of stay away from the area while we get it kind of cleaned up and moved away, as we're still just doing kind of containment for the last of the 2 weeks.
Okay, and is there any indication of what caused this derailment?
At this point in time, the investigation is still ongoing. We'll be passing that over to SD investigators to find out what may have been happening or what it may have been involved with the train. We'll also bring it up to Gov to see if there's any internal investigations that they want to do within the actual train management system itself. But I don't have more details at this time.
Alright, how many casualties were there? And were there any life-threatening injuries?
There was several life-threatening injuries. We're not releasing casualty counts at this time, as we want to make sure that the families of those involved, get the news first. So that will be later on a press release that we send out as well. But just know that we're doing everything we can for the families of the victims as well as the victims themselves.
Alright, and does this incident look like it was caused by purpose or accidental?
At this point in time, we can't make a determination on the cause of it, as it's still under investigation. However, all points kind of point to on accident at this point in time, but there will be more investigation as time goes on.
Alright, so what's the next steps from here, and how long will it take for this scene to be cleared up and for the railway to be back in operation?
Yeah, we're hoping to get it done within the hour. We're just doing containment now on the trains itself. Like I mentioned before, we do ask the public kind of stay away from the area so that we can maintain kind of a secure perimeter and get them any type of gas leak or containment done, making sure that the train is taken, there's no metal jagging out, that sort of things, as well as making sure that no hazardous chemicals have been left behind.
Okay, and is there any advice you would like to give to citizens of Los Santos that may be in the area due to the possible hazardous chemicals?
Yeah, just drive slow. Try your best not to be, kind of being a looking loop. We want to make sure that we don't have any tertiary problems with this by, people kind of stopping and staring, driving slow past it as it's getting cleaned up. So, it's totally fine to come to the area and see from a safe distance, but we do ask that you don't interfere with the hardworking men and women that are currently trying to do the cleanup efforts.
So would there be any effects to the environment due to this spillage?
We don't believe so. So the spillage itself was pretty localized to up here. It did not look like it got into the groundwater system of the canals. We're of course going to run down there and double check and make sure that there's no environmental impacts. So, we'll do all due diligence there. But at this point in time, it looks like it's mostly localized and will not affect the groundwater in the great state of Los Santos.
Alright, so just to confirm, there is no issues with the water or anything that could impact anyone in the city?
Not that we've seen at this time.
Alright. Thank you for answering my questions.
Very well. You have a great rest of your day, Mr. Hawk.
You too. This is Tyrone Cox, live on the scene of the train wreckage. Back to the studio. Thank you, Tyrone Cox, for that interesting news report on the derailed train this afternoon. Now on to other news. A chimpanzee has been seen causing chaos on a BMX around Los Santos. Officials have said approach the chimpanzee with caution and with only bananas. Emily Whitehorse has been elected as the newest governor of the San Andreas state government, replacing governors Louis Langley, Samuel Osborne, and Jason Castillo. Now on to the weather with Tyrone Cox. Thank you, Tyrone Cox. I'm Tyrone Cox with the weather. From my observations, it's raining and a little bit wet, so make sure to pack an umbrella and wear a raincoat. Back to the studio with Tyrone Cox. Thank you, Tyrone Cox. Over the next few days, Los Santos will experience a mixture of showers and sunshine coming from the east, spreading over to the west. We can experience temperatures of 24 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's cold. And maybe a bit warm at times. You may want to pack a jumper or a sweater for you Americans, and maybe some suntan lotion. That's it. Back to you, Tyrone Cox. Thank you, Tyrone Cox, for that weather report. I'm Tyrone Cox, and that was Breaking News by Weazel News.